Hi, this is Dr. Nicki, and I'm here again with you today. We're going to be talking about second grade fluency. Remember, second grade has 2 fluency levels. Second grade, the first fluency is facts through 20, and then the second fluency is addition and subtraction within 100. Okay, so now we're going to talk about fluency levels in second grade. In second grade, there are 2 fluencies for the Common Core State Standards. The first fluency is that kids have facts through 20. And actually what the Common Core actually says is to see 10A6, the necklace that I told first grade teachers to make. 10A6 is the standard that says kids should know their strategies, and they should know, they should know their basic facts, and they should know those basic facts by way of strategies. So one of the first things you want to do in second grade is go back to first grade, make sure that they've learned those facts through 10 before you springboard into facts through 20. You're going to want to do that with 10 frames. You might even have to go back to the 5 frame, but maybe not. You know, the 5 frame is just half of the 10 frame. But you probably start with the 10 frame. And here's just some 10 frames. You'll do, you know, subitizing numbers where you show the kids the cards and they have to tell you how many they see. You also do activities where you have blank 10 frames and you tell stories and so forth. You say, you know, Susie had 5 apples and her mother gave her some more and now she has 7. How many did her mother give her? And you might put 2 more on there. Or you might ask the kids, you know, what does this number sentence represent? It's 5. No, actually it's 6 plus 1. Or you might say there's 6 cookies on the board, or 7 cookies on the board rather. This is 5 plus 2, so this is 6 plus 1 to make 7. There's 7 cookies on the board. How many more to fill up the board if there can be 10 cookies total? So you do a lot of things with the 10 frame. And then there's also games and things that you can play. Here's some, we have these in the Fluency packs, where the kids see the flashcard and then they have to match the sentence. So here's a bunch of sentences and here is a bunch of pictures, and the kids have to match what picture goes with which equation, right? Really important that kids can match equations, you know, pictures with equations from the 10 frame. And after you do a lot of work with the 10 frame, you are then going to work with the double 10 frame. And the double 10 frame is just it's 2 10 frames together. And so you'll do a lot of work with that, where you'll have the kids, you know, build numbers through 20. So make sure you have a 10 frame and a double 10 frame, and that you're working with those. A lot of programs don't really use a double 10 frame. It's really necessary in second grade when you're trying to build those facts through 20. And then you want to play games with kids. So you're going to play lots of different games with them. And one other thing I want to say, actually, before we talk about that, is that using the 2 colored counters are really important, because you can have kids throw the, you know, toss the counters. I have them toss it in like a Tupperware pan, and then they have to say what the number sentence is. So this number sentence was 6 plus 4 more to make 10, and you have them do this, and they just toss it. They're 2-sided counters, and so. And then they see what sentence comes up. This time the sentence comes up, again, it's 6 plus, well, no, this time it's 7 plus 3. So you have them do that with the 2-sided counters with the 10 frame, and then with the double 10 frame, how much to 10, how much to 20. So those are some things that you can do. Now, then you have the kids play games. Like, this is a game. This is a really fun game. Comes out of the Berkeley Hall of Science in one of their books on teaching algebraic thinking. So you roll the dice, you get 3, and you get a 3. So you have a starter number 3, and then the inside number is the end number. So you get 3, and then the kids have to tell you what happened that it stayed 3. Well, in this case, you could say plus 0, or you could say minus 0. Okay, let's throw it again. We throw the dice. We have 6 and 2. So 6 is our starter number, and 2 is our in number, and you say, well, what happened? And they say, well, we had to subtract 4. So that's one game. It's called What Happened. It's a great game to teach kids and get them to practice fluency with addition and subtraction. You can use cards to get higher numbers. And then you want to do number bonds with kids, and that's where they pick cards and they draw number bonds. Now, number bonds, it's something that we don't see in a lot of textbooks. They use this in like Singapore math and some of the Singapore math books and programs like that. They use number bonds. But a number bond is where, say, the kids will pick a card. They have to pick 2 cards. And so we have 0 and 2. So say you had 0 and 2. And so then they put 0 and 2, and that makes 2. But you could put the cards in different places. So you have the kids draw a number bond, and let's see. If you drew your number bond and say you put 9 here, and then the kids have to fill this in. 7 and 2, but somebody else could have put 5 and 4. So it's the numbers that bond those things together. You can pick 2 cards and those can be your add-ins, or you can pick 1 card and that can be your sum, and then the kids have to tell you what the add-ins are. So there's lots of different things that you can do, but the point is to do some sort of number bond activities with your kids. Now, another thing to teach fluency is you want your students to do a lot of sorting of facts. And so again, I use the double dice. This is a dice inside of a dice. And I roll, and I have 3 and 3. And so you have your kids sort. I have them usually sort. I'll say, these are going to be other facts. These are going to be my doubles. And this is doubles plus 1. Say I'm working on doubles and doubles plus 1. So then here we would have 3 plus 3, because that's a doubles. The next one is 6 and 2, and that's just an other, right? It's a plus 2 fact, but we're only looking for doubles or doubles plus 1. I got a 2 plus 2, okay, and I got a 2 plus 2 again. I got a 4 plus 4. Man, I'm rolling doubles today. Let's see. Okay, I got a 6 plus 1, that's another. But let's just say that I had rolled a 5 plus 4. Then I would put that under doubles plus 1. So I have them do roll and sort, and I have them do the same kind of thing with the dominoes. They'll take the dominoes and they'll put the dominoes, if it's a doubles or it's a doubles plus 1, or if it's another. Here's a pack of dominoes. And so I would have the kids take the dominoes out and then quickly sort. And sometimes I give them timers just to make it fun. So this is a doubles plus 1, 6 plus 5, this is an other, and then 5 plus 3, that's an other. 5 and 4 is a doubles plus 1, 6 and 0 is another. So it's just a way to get kids to think about strategies and then to name those strategies as they're adding, right? So to use strategies to add, and also you want them using strategies to subtract, because they're supposed to have fluency through both of those levels. All right, so those are a few ideas, and in the next video we will look at a few more ideas. Thank you, and happy mathing.